enjoy the show after the beep.
We're on.
Oh, we're live. We're live.
Matthew, I'm talking to you. You should probably know. Here, let me take this thing off. Matthew, you should probably know that everything that you could want can be found. It can be found. Ooh. Everything you've ever wanted lies inside a box. And I have that box, Matthew. And if you want that box, you're gonna have to go on a journey. A journey of sound. It's a sound journey. Matthew, are you listening to me? You taking this one seriously, Matt? Matt? Hello? Matthew? Matthew, I'm gonna need to speak to your parents. Put them on the phone, Matthew. No, I don't want to talk to your dog. Put them on the phone, Matthew. Matthew. Matthew, is your dad home? Is your mom home? Can Matthew put him on the phone? Okay. Matthew. The first thing you're gonna wanna do. You gotta rent a boat. Rent a boat. Go online and find a boat rental service. I'm really blown out. It's because I have the volume cranked so loud.
It's so damn loud.
Matthew. Hopefully I'm less blown out when it comes time to hear this for the first time.
Matthew.
All right after you buy a boat. Oh, you're not going to buy the boat. You don't have enough money for that. After you rent the boat, Matt, the second first thing, you're going to have to buy some fishing equipment. And some diving gear. And when I'm talking fishing equipment, I'm talking you need a spear gun, Matthew.
It's your dirty Nelly, alright?
You're gonna need to buy a spear gun.
Buy a goddamn spear gun.
And you buy a diver's
It's your dirty
suit.
Nelly, alright?
You're gonna want to buy a wetsuit. And you're gonna need some oxygen tanks. And some other shit. Yeah, Matthew.
What's up, y'all? I'm Beyonce. What's up, y'all? I'm Beyonce. What's up, y'all? I'm Beyonce.
If you can't figure it out from there, you're fucked.
It's your dirty Nelly, alright? 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 It's your dirty Nelly,
You're fucked, Matthew.
It's your dirty Nelly, alright? It's your dirty Nelly, alright? It's your dirty
Doesn't matter if you're 7
Doesn't matter if you're 7
years old.
or if you're 45.
You're 45.
You're screwed, man.
You're screwed. Don't get screwed again.
Yeah, you're gonna wanna go ahead and get in the water and see what you can find, Matt. That's where the box is. The box is in the water.
The box is in the water.
The key is also in the water.
What are we talking about right now?
The box that has everything you could ever want
Everything I
to.
could ever wanted to.
Not you.
Me. Oh, not me.
Wait, are you Matthew? Matthew.
No, I'm not Matthew.
Okay, then it's not your stuff. It's not stuff that you want.
Okay.
It's only stuff that Matt would want.
Okay.
If it was stuff that anybody would want, I would have already taken the box. I'm just trying to hook Matthew up with the shit that he's been wanting forever.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't really know how old Matt is, but he seems young.
Matt and Matthew?
Yeah.
Two separate people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two different guys.
I know them very
I
well.
know two different guys.
I know Matt and Matthew very well.
I know two guys.
I do too.
It's your dirty Nelly, alright? It's your dirty
Thank
Nelly,
you,
it's your dirty Nelly, it's your dirty Nelly, alright?
Get on a boat.
Get on a boat.
Every song I have is about boats.
Why don't you just go ahead and sail
Matthew.
Hey, what's up? This is Gwen Stefani. Hey, what's up? This is Gwen Stefani. Hey, what's up? This is Gwen Stefani. Hey, what's up? This is Gwen Stefani.
It's your dirty Nelly, alright? 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 It's your dirty Nelly,
It's a
alright?
boat.
It's your
You're a
dirty
boat.
Nelly, alright? It's your dirty
Everybody
Nelly,
likes
it's your dirty
boats,
Nelly,
Matthew.
it's your dirty Nelly, it's your dirty Nelly, it's your dirty Nelly, it's your dirty Nelly, alright?
The boat is
It's your dirty Nelly, alright? 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 It's your dirty Nelly, alright?
I just woke up from a nightmare.
Hey, welcome back. I know you thought you were listening to the show, but it turns out you were listening to the show.
Yeah.
And you were right the whole time. I'm picturing that show or that song is called Boat, in parentheses, Matthew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. All right.
I think that's the name of that song.
That's definitely the name of that
Whenever
song.
we make our album that no one in the world asked for.
no one would want to have.
No. Well, partially because it's not good. Would you mind turn it? Just
That's one reason.
Just a smidgen of the down on the.
Is that too low?
That's a little too
Is
low.
that too
for
low?
sure.
You can't hear that?
No.
How about this one?
That is about the same.
How about right here?
That's perfect. Oh God. Wow, you could hear what.
How's this?
You could hear what all the bugs in the corner were talking about
You
when
could
you
hear-
turned it up that loud.
You could hear what my brain was doing on the inside.
Yes, I didn't.
I can't. Yeah, I can hear it.
Tim, I gotta tell you, man, something's different. Something's different in the air, and it might be because I farted. But another thing is, I have a giant mohawk right now.
Yeah, he does.
and that's not even a lie.
Yeah, he does. If he were lying, I'd tell you, but he's not.
Sorry, it broke out. broke out of the glass
Mohawk
ceiling.
got away.
I got gas before I came here, and a homeless guy looked at me, and he was like, "Is that a wig?"
He said that to you?
He said, "Is that a wig?" And I was like, "No."
Yeah.
He said, "All right, well, you got $20." And I said, "Yeah." And I gave him 50.
Damn.
I didn't.
That's
I didn't.
steep.
None of that is true.
Not a word
Not
of it?
Not a word of it. Only,
Wow.
I don't think it was a homeless guy, but a guy did say something about my hair. He did ask if it was a wig.
That's
And I was
a
like,
weird thing to ask, I feel like.
I think he
'Cause,
just-
you can kind of look at that and be like, yeah, that's real.
well, I think he was just like, he just wanted to start. I think that was the way he wanted to
He
start
was
the
trying to start
conversation.
something.
But it was from like 20 yards away.
Uh-huh.
Like he was far. He was yelling at me. He was going, "Hey, hey,
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
doing that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, that a wig?" And I couldn't understand what he was saying because I didn't think he'd be asking if it was a wig or not. But I was like, "No." He was like, "Man, you got to keep growing that out longer. Wait till it goes down and make it go up and go down. And then it's going to be all the way down on the side when it goes down and get out of here, right?" And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
man.
You
That's what
got it.
I said, "Yeah, man. Yeah." And I got in my car and I left. You ever have conversations with strangers like that? That people are like, oh, far away from you, and they're like, "Oh, you got did nothing. You never already me again. You what? You do that?
I've had one or two like that, but that's about it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not fun. I've had that conversation most of my life.
Most of it or twice of it?
Excuse me.
Twice of
I
it.
keep breaking through this glass ceiling. Welcome
That
back.
one gets right in there. That one gets right out.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I think you've crushed two of them into one now.
Oh, oops.
I think two became one
No, there is one that's like coming out.
because you've only got three now, and you had four. I'm talking about the spikes on the top of his head is what I'm talking about, y'all.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. He had four, and I think his headphones, he moved them forward at one point, and now the
shit.
front two
There it
became
is.
1, 2,
Now it's
3,
back.
4. There we go. There we go. That's 4 alive and well.
Well, the reason for that is because it's really weird to have headphones on.
Yeah. You probably aren't supposed
Yeah.
to have that hair.
No,
If
for
you're gonna
headphones.
have those headphones on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you later.
We'll talk about that later.
No,
To you.
I'm gonna hang up.
We're gonna hang up.
All right, I'll see you later, buddy.
You and me hanging up right now. Hold on. It's easy. It's easy to hang up when you know how.
Do you have a hang up sound effect?
I mean,
I think it would sound like this.
That's not. That can't be right.
Imagine that was the noise that happened when you slammed plastic on another thing of plastic.
I
and
wish it
sounded like
was.
this.
There. No. There it is.
What's that?
Okay, this would be hanging up. Well, no. This.
No, that's someone
This is
dying.
this is a dial tone after somebody's hung up.
Oh, I see. I think if I was...
I bet you guys at home really missed this. I used to hang out right here. This was where
We used to hang out together. Do you remember?
You and me?
Yeah, do you remember
We
when
don't do that anymore,
Do you
really.
remember when we hung out that wasn't for a podcast?
Yeah.
And not
the only
online?
hangout we do is content.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Like it's either content or preparing for content.
or because that was the only reason why we would ever hang out.
Yeah. We don't have time to do normal hanging out anymore. We're doing too much content to have time to do normal hanging
We
out.
are now for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we were
used
before.
to be able to hang out.
I mean, doing a show once a week is hanging out, idiot.
Yeah. I'm an idiot.
Oh, shut up, Tim. Don't talk to me.
Oh, shut up, Tim. You're on a podcast. Shut up.
Everybody put your hands in the air.
You know what I did?
No.
I went and saw Sinners.
Oh, you did.
I
That's why
did.
you made a reference to it last night when we were watching
Yeah.
a movie.
I went and saw it last weekend on Saturday. Yes.
Saturday.
Yeah, I took Tia first thing in the morning, took her to go meet up with the bridal party for a wedding thing, and she went and helped get ready and do stuff with them. It was like 6:30 in the morning, and that was early.
Morning.
But because I've been getting up so early for work, I was like awake after I did that. So
yeah.
I got home and I was like, instead of doing anything else, let's see what time showtimes start for Sinners. So apparently they had one at 8:20, and
Would you go by
I went
yourself?
to that. Yeah, yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I did, and it was great.
Yeah.
It was fucking great. Well, for one thing, it was fucking great because it was 8:20 in the morning, so I was alone in the theater. So I just sat just wherever I wanted.
Yeah,
and,
and that
I
movie's
picked
been
the
out.
best fucking seat
Yeah.
in the whole place because I
Yes,
got
you
to
did.
test and look around and wherever I
Oh,
wanted to be.
It wasn't one where you like pick out a
No,
sign,
you
a
do,
sign-
but
Oh.
I was like, "There's not a person in here. Nobody's gonna care." So I found the optimal seat, and then had the best time ever because that movie's awesome.
That movie is awesome.
That movie's fucking great.
Wasn't anyone in there? No one came in.
Not a person.
Not a single
The whole
person.
time I was there.
That's cool.
Yeah, you don't get
I
that
would-
a lot.
I've never done that by myself before.
Yeah,
I've had it when I'm with a little group, but I've never had it by myself. We
Yeah,
had Suburbicon by ourselves, right?
that seems right. Yeah,
I think it was by ourselves because we were reacting.
yeah, we were
talking.
laugh loud, talk loud.
Yeah, man,
in
that
it.
was fun.
Yeah, it was a great time.
I think that's like one of the only experiences I've had that's like that.
See, it's like
you gotta find a movie that's just about to be out of theaters,
Yeah.
or you have to like find one that people like don't know exists.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
isn't, even if you did know it existed, it's like, why would anyone
You
want
don't
to see
really
that?
want to see that. Yeah.
Like Suburbicon.
Well, and it is some of the times that's happened to me where I've been alone or almost alone in theaters. It's been one of those things where I'm like, this is sad because this is just a sign of how theaters are kind of dying still. Like they're coming back a little bit because people are slowly getting over the whole quarantine thing.
Slowly. We'll see.
But I'm not sure that they'll ever really come back. And it's sad a little bit. And we had a moment kind of like that recently. I was excited about it because it would have been nice. Then we ended up having a couple people in there with us. It was literally just another couple. But Tia and I went to see Mission Impossible, the final one,
The most recent one.
End of the Boy.
End of the Boy.
All of them done now. Possible.
All of them are done now, and that's possible.
Now it's possible.
Mission, now it's possible.
All of the missions are possible now, so they had to quit.
Yeah. No way this movie's gonna finish. This was a Mission Impossible
This
movie.
one can't end.
Can't do
There's
it.
no way this movie could end.
This whole series couldn't end. It's impossible.
You know what? There was a point during that movie where I was like, "There's no way this movie's gonna end."
Were you really?
It was really long movie. But we went to see it. I mean, it came out this week, and granted, we went on a Thursday, but we went to a 7:15 showing. Like that's a time that people would go to movies. You know, it's like long enough after work for a lot of people that you have time to like eat and stuff. Like that's a pretty good showtime because then
Yeah.
you can also be out of the theaters before it's like fucking midnight.
That makes sense.
And it was just us and one other couple. And I'm like, this is Mission Impossible. This is like a pretty big thing. I know that maybe that franchise doesn't matter to people as much as it used to, but like this is the last one. It's kind of a big event. Mm-hmm. And it was just 4 people in that whole theater.
That tells me that it's
So-
the last one for a reason.
I guess so. But when we went and saw the part 1 for it when it came out like 3 years ago, and
was that part
it was
1?
packed.
I
This
didn't
was part 2.
I didn't realize there was a part 1, part 2 thing. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow.
So
that's why it came out somewhat
like-
recently. I'll tell you what, Tom Cruise is maybe it's because he sucks.
as a person, yeah. As a guy in a movie, he's the best one.
That's what people.
He's the best guy in a movie.
Yeah. I just watched a documentary though.
I'm sure he sucks. I don't want to watch that documentary.
Yeah,
I don't
you
want to
don't.
know any of those things because his movies are my favorite movies.
Oh, that sucks.
I know he's a bad person to be.
It's all right. It's okay.
I know that. I don't care. I love every movie he did.
I'm saying right now, I just watched a documentary, so therefore I can't.
You can't. Yeah.
I can't get in that because I used to be like that, and then I watched a documentary. That's the most
is he
recent
like
thing I've
actually
seen.
like a piece of shit, or is he just like?
Well, I mean, he did work with the church. So when him and Nicole Kidman, I think it was Nicole Kidman, got their divorce, which was organized by the church.
Yeah.
They were organizing it. He is
A Scientologist.
He is a Scientologist.
He's the most Scientologist
How
that
about-
you could be.
piece of shit. Yes. But let's go more. He's still a piece of shit, but it's more. He's a fucking psycho crazy person. He's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, I knew he was crazy.
Like, because you have to be if you're in
Yeah.
Scientology. So
Yeah.
that's kind of the thing. But they had like a girlfriend search for him, and they had some lady like come have dinner with him. Like the leader of like Scientology, like had some lady come eat dinner with him and like spend awkward time with him, like in his like super rich house that is bought for him and spent like. Because he is like the poster child for Scientology, and they love him. So they're like they give him everything, and treat him like a god.
Yeah.
So he's got that complex going on, plus the whole time for people to search for a girlfriend for me.
Yeah.
Now that I'm not with Nicole Kidman, that's like really weird, and that didn't go very well.
That is really weird.
I don't know how many details of that were introduced. They had a little section of that on the documentary. It was mostly just about Scientology, but the fact that Scientology is like a thing, and he's like,
it's a very
he's like, this is my thing, is like, no, that's not good.
But see, this is what I'm saying. Like, you're
on the record.
You couldn't do what he does. I obviously think
couldn't.
I think that Scientology is awful as a concept, and the fact that people are doing that, so like, all right, that's crazy. But I feel like if you didn't have a god complex, you wouldn't be able to
Do really cool stuff.
Do what he does. Genuinely, like the shit that he does, you would have to basically believe you're invincible to want to be doing that. And so I'm like, I wouldn't probably like his movies as much if he wasn't fucking nuts,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that justifies it or that I want that to be a thing necessarily, but it's just like, he's like, if you changed anything about how it's going down, it would make it probably his movies wouldn't be as fun as they are.
So they say. So the
I
theory
say.
goes. Oh,
so
no.
I'm saying.
Well, I'm practicing my pronouns.
I don't know if
Tim.
anybody has said that.
Huh?
I don't know if anybody said that yet. I'm probably speaking words for the first time. I don't know. It's just like, if it came out, which, I'm sure there's plenty of fucked up shit that he's probably done, but
he is an actor. He is in Hollywood. They typically, if you're a part of the word Hollywood, you probably fucked around and found out.
I'm trying to figure out. So
HOL
HOLTOMCRUI.
HOL Homeowners Association. And Tom Cruise got together and married their science together.
I guess I'll say this.
Go ahead.
I don't think I would like Tom Cruise if I met him.
That's probably fair.
And then we'll just leave it at that.
Hey man, I'm not telling you to not look the other. I'm not
I just
saying
feel like I got to justify
tell you
why
what.
I like his movies.
No, if you choose to look the other way and watch the movies because you want to just enjoy the movies, I'm not trying to say that that's a bad thing to do necessarily.
I have to look the other way.
Yeah.
Top Gun was pretty good. Top Gun Maverick was pretty fucking good.
Was it?
I have to look a different direction.
Man, this movie's so good. I gotta turn around.
I'm gonna have to turn around. I love this movie.
You ever seen a movie that you like had to turn around in? You're like I need to just turn. I need my head to physically face another way from this movie.
Yeah.
Have you done that? I've done that. I feel like it's usually in gross out movies that are like.
Did that happen?
Not in Sinners, no. I want to say probably Infinity Pool. I probably turned my head away from the screen.
I remember you telling me about that one.
That one's
makes sense.
That one's a bit crazy. That one gets a bit like, all right, wow, okay, and for no reason, but that's all right. Brush your teeth, Tim. Brush your teeth, Tim.
So there's no more Mission Impossible movies. Those are done now.
What a shame. God damn it.
The last one was maybe pretty bad storytelling, but fucking great action, man. Some of the coolest shit I've ever seen on a big boy on a big
screen.
Yeah, look at that big wall. Look at that big wall.
Man, that big wall. They're really
There's a lot of action on that wall.
Really making it not look white right now.
Every color but white's on that wall right now.
Yeah, sometimes they'll put white on it and I don't even recognize it's the wall.
I didn't even know that was the wall. Hey, speaking of sleep, I slept last night.
Good night. You slept last night? I see that you slept last night.
Yeah, well, no, I put these on right before you got here, actually.
Good night.
Yeah, I want to be cozy after I got done mowing the lawn.
Yes, sir. So you showered and then got in that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a way to get a cold shower?
Don't
puke now.
That was a medium shower.
Shit.
But yeah, no, last night I woke up at like 4 a.m. and I was just like fucking like not screaming, but like
I can't wait.
Ow, oh my god, ow, oh my god.
Really,
like
what happened?
I woke Tia up because I was like, I'm fucking in pain right now. Things are bad. And I don't know why this happened. So for the last few weeks, I've noticed that my right calf is a little tight. I've been trying to like stretch it out and trying to make it comfortable, and it's been weird. I really notice it mostly when I'm driving.
Yeah.
It's just like weird.
Good
like
thing
when
it's the
when
right
I'm
one.
pushing the pedal and stuff, like I can feel it's like tight.
Yes, sir.
And I'm like, that's weird. And so in the middle of the night, I mean, I guess it was just a cramp, but I've never had a cramp like that. I've had lots of cramps, never had one like that, where it just felt like somebody was like pulling the muscle off of the bones.
Have you had a Charlie horse before?
That's probably what it was. It was probably Chuck's horse.
You ever had a Charlie horse?
Inside my leg.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So I have had that once before.
I forgot that was a thing.
Yes.
You opened a door to
You're
the
welcome.
past.
So
you opened a door to the game Operation.
I should be a doctor. I think I should be a doctor. I think I just
You
diagnosed you.
unlocked the little closet that I keep Operation in my brain.
To keep I just went in with some tweezers and I didn't get buzzed on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell you
I bet
what.
you're right. I bet that was a Charlie horse.
So I have had that happen to me. I've woken up. I don't think it was my leg. It was something else, but it might have been my leg. actually. But I woke up and I was like, everything is the most painful it's ever been.
Yeah.
Ow, ow, ow. But I knew it was, I had a Charlie horse before. So, and I knew that's what it was.
What was like the first time you had it? You weren't asleep when you had it the first time.
No, it is like, it's like literally like your muscle, like someone just grabbed it and twisted and just was like,
and you're like, why is that? Why is that happening?
why is this the most painful thing?
I
And then
looked at my leg and it looked like there was a fucking like dent in it because it was just like fucking, oh God.
Yep.
And I was like, no, stop.
But then you
Please.
move your leg in a way, right? And then you're like, it's fine. It's fine. Somehow it's over and you're like,
Yeah.
thank God it's over.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I couldn't get it to stop for like 2 minutes. I was like wiggling my little foot trying to do shit and like flexing it and trying to like mess with it. And it did suddenly, it was like fine. And I was like, okay, cool.
Okay. But it has been hurting. Mm-hmm. Well, that might be, it could just be, have you stretched it?
That's what I'm saying. Like I've been trying to for like, yeah.
You know any good stretches?
Apparently not. Yeah.
Not
So I really went deep on the stretches today and it does feel better. And then Tia also was like, maybe you should do some like liquid IV. And then I put on some like icy hot patch things to try and I'm doing a bunch of shit to it right now to try and get her to calm down.
Maybe
because I can still feel it in there.
Maybe inject a little bit of heroin into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think people do
I think
heroin?
that would work. I think if I cut my leg off, it would stop.
I think you'd be too focused on something else.
I could do some heroin and then cut my leg off. I don't think that would make the cutting my leg off not hurt.
That's my next crazy thing I'm gonna do. You know how I just did this with my hair just randomly out of the blue? It's like, yeah, I can do whatever I want. Tomorrow I'm going to show up one-legged and with a heroin needle, stick it in my arm.
If you do that, then I'm going to retract my statement about the Tom Cruise thing. I guess you probably could make those movies.
Yes, I could. It's not because I have a God complex, though. It's just because
crazy.
I just want to see what people will say.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want.
I could do anything right now.
Yeah. It really is. It is kind of freeing, believe it or not, this giant fucking mohawk on my head. Because it's like, I never even wanted this.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
I mean, I just did it because I was like, well, fuck it.
Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny? And also, like, I mean,
why not?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep it.
There's nothing that can stop me.
I only did it this one time. Like, this is going to be it. I'm going to go home and I'm going to shave it off, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Either that or I might keep it for a week to show other people. But I'm not going to, because you have to fucking spray the shit out of your hair and ruin it completely. Like, it's fucked. We straightened it and then we sprayed the shit out of it. And as we were straightening it, we could hear it just go.
Yeah.
Not good. So, that's fine. I'm fine doing that though, because it's just gonna come right off.
Cut it off. Yeah.
It's so freeing though. It's like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. And because it was an accident to get my hair this short. But I did tell Emma before, I was like, if you came in with just a razor and shaved me bald, I don't care. Yeah. It's hair and it will grow back.
Yeah.
Maybe it won't, but
we'll find out.
Maybe I'll be bald, but guess what? I don't. It's fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's just hair.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. So,
at the end of the hair.
And I can make anything look good if I want to.
I can make it.
I can make any hair.
I could do anything.
I can do it. It does feel like I can do anything.
Yeah.
I was also going to shave my mustache and keep like a beard here. But I was like, I feel like that's just too much.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy enough. It doesn't.
Yeah, you don't have to add to it.
It's tall.
It is very tall. I didn't know it was going to be that tall.
Yeah, no, it's
when you
tall.
showed up, I was like, that's more than I thought was there.
That is a huge mohawk. That's And I was like, yeah, that's what I want. You could do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got enough.
Your mohawk wouldn't fit through the door.
Yeah.
And also, it'd be a lot hard.
It would be so hard to get it straight.
The thing is with my hair is that because it's curly, it already wants to keep a shape of some sort.
Yeah.
So when you spray it, it actually works a lot better than you'd think because it's straight hair just wants to fall down and flop.
Yeah.
Right. So you have to spray it and it'll flop over time. My hair wants to just stay up anyway.
Yeah.
So it makes it a lot easier, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So shut up.
Huh. I guess,
So be quiet.
I guess
Like you're jumping on the
Pogo.
I guess I'm gonna have to shut up.
Not yet. Not yet. The show's not over yet, Tim. Hey, ya. Hey, ya. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Matthew. Where you at, huh? Where did you go? Where are you now? Did you find the box?
What?
Did you find the box that you were supposed to find?
The bugs?
Box!
Box?
It's a box, it's like a trunk or something.
I ate spicy ramen.
Did you find the ramen in the box?
Nope, I didn't find no damn box. I just ate a bag of ramen.
Did you rent a boat?
I ate ramen. It hurt my stomach, and now I didn't know it was gonna be that spicy. I thought it would give me the option to put the spicy stuff in there, but in fact, it was the regular sauce and the spicy sauce combined, and they weren't separated, so I just had some spicy ass sauce.
Where did you get the ramen from?
The box. I found it in a box.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you found it in a box.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew.
What are you gonna do with your life?
I'm gonna kill myself because there's no more points in living.
What would you be like your way to be to die? How would you like to die?
I'm gonna sit in that box and wait until I'm dead.
Everybody dies eventually. You could just wait until it's time to die.
Wait until it's time to die in that box.
You could just wait until you're gonna die naturally.
Naturally in a box.
Eventually you'll die from normal causes.
Like cancer,
Like
Lou Gehrig's disease, or getting shot in the head. Getting shot in the chest will do it too, but just know that you'll die.
I'd rather get shot in the chest than in the fucking eye.
Yeah, me too.
Sometimes you can survive a gunshot to the brain.
And sometimes a gun won't do the job.
Sometimes you want to take pills and jump off a bridge.
Why would you take pills before you jumped up? Just in case the jump didn't do its job.
What if the jump doesn't work? You're gonna make sure you want to die.
My favorite pill is ibuprofen.
I like to live inside the ocean.
What? What? What does that mean? We're the two weirdest Muppets that were never cast.
We didn't get cast in the movie because we talked about traumatic things.
Traumatic
all the
things
time.
like sitting on a doorknob and putting a nail in your finger.
Fingers are a pathway to the mind.
When I say nail in your finger, I mean like not a fingernail, like a nail, like a nail you hammer down and putting it in your finger.
If you're gonna put a nail in your finger, you're gonna wanna grab a hammer.
Grab a hammer and hammer it.
Go ahead and hammer the nail.
Take your bare foot and kick out the side of your car. See what happens when your toenail doesn't sit the right way.
If you see a wasp nest, grab it with your bare hands.
Make sure when you're lighting a fire, you put your hands in the fire.
When you see poison ivy, pull it off and throw it on the ground and roll around on it with your open bare skin.
Matthew! We're talking to you, Matthew, don't die!
Oh, Matthew! Don't die, you've got so much to live for!
Matthew!
You're only 4!
You're only 4. 4-year-old Matthew, don't die!
Don't die on us! Or is he 44? I don't know anymore.
That's called Matthew the Reprise.
Do you ever when the music stops, do you ever feel like you've just gotten back?
Yes. Every single time. Every single time. Most of the time, I'm not really participating. I'm just hitting buttons on my phone.
Yeah.
So I feel more so like I'm just coming back from something.
Yeah.
But there, I was part of that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
not that I'm not part
We
of
got
it
deep
before.
in it together.
Yeah. Well, we have to end the show somehow.
You and me?
Yeah, me and you.
Oh, us.
Not you and me, but me and you.
Me and you.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Is that it? I think
It is now.
all right.
I'm gonna have to let you go. Talk to you next week. Goodbye.